So today here we are in Paterson, New Jersey, at Paterson Great Falls. Today is October 9th. My name's Harold Anthony Williams, and we are here this Saturday morning for the breast cancer fundraiser. It's a breast cancer fundraiser.
We bring you greetings from North Carolina. We got here yesterday. We flew up with family. We've got people here that's been on her journey from the time she left Paterson until now. And we want to thank each and every one of you that showed up today just to support her. It takes a village. Just like they say, a child, it takes a village when you're going through cancer. My sister came to me and my mother last year. She said, I felt a lump in my breast. We were sitting in Mama's table in the kitchen. I say, go to the doctor. I'm the one that tells the doctor what's wrong with you. I said, go to the doctor. She went to the doctor and she came back and she says, they're telling me that I have cancer. Now, our father died from colon cancer, so we know what cancer can do. But nobody in our family, whether it be on my mother's side or my father's side, has had breast cancer. So I was like, where did this come from? But you know, through God, everything is possible. My sister teaches 4th grade. She went through 15 bouts of chemo. While she was teaching, she was having chemo and teaching her students. She loves them. She gives them all she got. She got the best husband. My brother-in-law, the biggest teddy bear you want, has been right there by her side. He couldn't be here today. Her children, her son, she got 2 sons who's been right there with Mama. One son is deceased. He got killed in a car accident and it almost killed my sister. But through God, all things are possible. All things. We give God praise. We give him honor. We give him grace, mercies, because he's been good to us. He's been good to her. She's traveled all over the world, sung in so many places. But you know, God brings things 360, right back to him. And you know now, my sister had the most beautiful voice that you could ever hear. I want her to know I'm her big sister, but I'm so proud of her, y'all. I'm so proud of her. She's been strong through it. She kept praying through this. And just like the young lady says here, we don't know what they go through. We don't know the sleepless nights. We don't know the thrash in the mouth. We don't know the taste that's gone. And then when her hair left, she said, I'm losing my hair. I said, you know what? You always kept a short haircut, but baby, you're beautiful. Today I present to some, and I introduce to others, my sister, my baby sister, Patricia, a diva, Daniels Wright. I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days. And some sleepless nights. But when I look around, I think things over. All of my good days, they outweigh my bad days, and I won't complain, because God, he's been good to me. Although these weary eyes, they can see, but I always say, thank you, Lord. I won't for a reason. And Jean Silver, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not here in the capacity of a diva. That's just a persona. I'm here in the capacity of Patricia Mae Daniels Wright. I grew up here in Paterson, New Jersey on North 7th Street, went to Kennedy High School, graduated from Kennedy High School. But moving forward, after my father passed away, I moved down to North Carolina. So one day I was in the shower, and I'm giving myself an exam, and I had just had a mammogram the year before. So I gave myself an exam, I felt a knot. I went to my husband. But before I stepped out that shower and went to my husband, I said, God, whatever it is, whatever it is, you are in control. You already know what's gonna happen. So I went to my husband. My husband felt it, he said, go to your sister. Let your sister look at it. So I went to my sister. That's my sister. The only sister I have. And I went to her, and I called her up. I said, Lois, I felt a knot in my breast. She said, oh, come over here. I went over there, she felt it. To the doctor I go. But before I went to the doctor, I called my best friend, Holly. Because Holly went through the same thing. And I was telling her what was going on. She said, well, go to the doctor. And I went to the doctor, and she said, well, let me do all the tests, biopsies, the MRIs, everything, another mammogram. And those biopsies are not fun.
That's right.
So I'm at my desk, I'm teaching my class, because we were in remote learning. So I'm teaching my class, I get the phone call. So I put my kids on mute. The doctor told me, Patricia, come in, we need to talk. I said, what do we need to talk about? You can tell me right now. Because I stand on strong shoulders. I'm Alfred and Mary Daniels' daughter. And we're resilient. We always bounce back. Because I had already went through one of the most traumatic things a mother could ever go through by losing a child. So she said, you have breast cancer. Who? Me? She said, yes, you need to come in. I ain't coming in there. I'm going on my knees. And I'm going to pray to God that this thing turn around. But if not, God, whatever it is, I'll be satisfied. So I called my husband and my son, and they came and got me from school. And I didn't say anything. I was so worried and scared. When you first hear, like the young lady said, when you first hear that you got cancer, your mind going to 20 million places. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. So I went home and I started praying again. I still hadn't yet told my husband what was wrong with me, why he had to come pick me up. So I finally and eventually I told him. He didn't break down, but I know he broke down. My sons, and my main concern was my son that had just won a 4-year scholarship to college. I didn't want to break his spirit. But my older son had already called him. So he called me and he said, Ma, you're the strongest woman I know. You're a fighter. So fight on. Don't give up. Keep pushing. You're a Daniels. Okay? So I went through my 15 bouts of chemo, and they said, all these things are going to happen, like you said. Your taste, your smell, your hair gonna fall out. I'm sitting at my desk teaching my class. I went to scratch my hair, and a whole bulk of hair came out. I'm like, what? And I rubbed my head, and I was bald in one instant. Bald. All the hair just fell on the floor. But I kept that bag of hair to remind me of God will show you things. God will place things in your life to show you, oh, I'm not finished with you yet. And I'm still here. I had a double mastectomy because the doctor said, and I'm not afraid to say it, I thought I was a 46 double D. I wore them proud. I loved them. But when he came back and said, no, you're a 46H, I said, what? And they had to be removed. So he wanted me to remove the one that I had the cancer in. I said, take them both. Because you know what? Breasts don't make I made the breast. Okay? Breasts don't make you women. Breasts don't make you. You make the breast. So I had the double mastectomy and all of that pain. It's some pain. It's some pain. Your taste buds, your hair, your smell. And the most difficult thing, a lot of you women might not want to admit it, your intimacy is gone. I couldn't be intimate with my husband.
Tell it true.
I didn't want him to touch. I didn't even want him to see me.
Tell it true.
To this day, I still don't want him to see me because in 17 years, all he saw was those 46 double D's. Okay? Well, 46H. I don't want to admit it, but it was. That's what it was. So, like I said, all my hair fell out. I had no hair.
That's all right.
But I got a little bit now. I got a little bit now. But as my sister said, I always kept my hair short anyway. But you know what? God is amazing. He is amazing. And we come from a praying family. My father, his sisters and brothers, my mother, her sisters and brothers, we stay on our knees. You know? And I know my dad is looking down right now and saying, baby girl, you got this. Daddy, I got it. But I just want to say I go through my 2 weeks of radiation in 2 more weeks. And I have to go through a month of that. But I want to let you know, Jean Silver, the Lady in the Mirror organization, you're doing a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing for these women. Now, you might look at me. You might look at me and say, she look like $1 million up there. Don't let the looks fool you. Don't let the looks fool you. Anytime you want them to look like $1 million, you can too. All right? My cousin Tracy, she went through it. My friend Holly, she went through it. And when I got diagnosed, I said, who? Me? Not me? Not me. I thought I was the Teflon Don. You know, I didn't think I could go through cancer. And it scared me because of what I saw my dad suffer through. You know, but as you said, Elder, it's not a death sentence. It's a hallelujah sentence. Because if you can't pray through this, you can't pray. Because God knows what's best for you. See, we as humans, we don't want to accept it, but God knows. You accept this. Because I put this on you for a reason. And in all reasons, there's a season. God's got a plan. And so I know he still has a plan for me to continue to keep moving on and doing what I got to do. Not a diva. I don't even think about that. I don't think about that. But I have 62 kids that I teach every day that I know that they need me. And funny thing, I need them. Because that's what's kept me going. It has kept me going, working with these children, and to see the things that children have to go through now in this day and age, I gotta be there. I gotta be there. They ask me, Miss Dance, you're not gonna be here Friday? No, I ain't gonna be there Friday. I got some business to take care of. You gonna be here Monday? I'm gonna be right there bright and early, 7:30. Bright and early, because I never want to let children down. And I just want to say thank you to my family, my sister, my niece, my great niece, my daughter. She's not my biological daughter, but I raised her. My brother over here, Garland, my cousins came from New York, my cousins that came from South Carolina, North Carolina, thank y'all. Because your support. It's days I don't even want to get out the bed. It's days I can't get out the bed, but I fight on and I keep pushing.
I understand.
It's days I don't even want to be here. I just want to lay down and don't wake up. Because the pain is so severe. But I'll make it. I'll press on. I'll fight on. I'll keep kicking. I'll keep screaming. I'll keep fighting the devil, because that's all it is. That's all it is the devil trying to attack you. Because he knows when you are a child of God and you are working for God, he don't want you to do that. He don't want you to do that.
More than a conqueror.
He wants you to be on his team, but he's not the winning team. God is the winning team. And I want to say to Jean Silver, we have reached out.
my sister and I have reached out to a wonderful person, and you got a wonderful thing coming to you in your organization. Because he said if it's anything he can do, reach out to him. And I reached out, my sister reached out, and you just wait. That's all I can tell you. You just wait. But I want to say thank you to everyone under the sounds of my voice. I thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And God is good. And continue to fight. It's me today, but it might be you tomorrow. We never know. Continue to fight, continue to keeping on, but put God in everything. Put him in the forefront, because it's behind him I walk. I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days. Some sleepless nights. But when I look around, I think things over. All of my good days, they outweigh my bad days, and I won't complain. Because God, he's been good to me. Although these weary eyes, they can see. But I always say, thank you, Lord. I won't complain.